welcome to You Don't Know If You Don't Go.
For the first few segments of Ran 3 productions of You Don't Know If You Don't Go, we are going to highlight my associates' experience developing the art of finesse fishing, and that would be Mr. Lawrence Shumway.
My name is Lawrence Shumway. I've been fishing for about 54 years in both fresh and salt water, but I've never gone fishing for walleye. And I'm looking forward to this opportunity to learning how to fish for walleye with Randy Webb. Fish I've caught over the years have ranged from yellowtail off California, salmon off Oregon, trout in the Rockies, trout on the East Coast, tuna fish, and other forms of saltwater fish and freshwater fish. So I consider myself an experienced fisherman, but the techniques of walleye fishing have eluded me to this point, and I'm looking forward to learning.
What did you get from the book? Anything in particular?
Well, it's kind of funny. The book has a nice section on fishing rods and the ideal fishing rod, so I actually had wanted to build myself an ideal finesse type fishing rod. I've been looking for a really good ultralight bait casting rod for about 20 years, and every time I go to a tackle store I try to find one. There never are any, so I decided this year to have one made to my exact specifications. So I got a 7-foot rod made by Kistler Rods in Texas. He's famous for his very high quality rods. They feature a Loomis blank and complete Fuji guides and reel seat with an ultralight action. Perfect for 4-pound test line on a bait casting reel, and perfect for the kind of ultralight finesse fishing that we're going to be working on in the course of this series.
So you trusted some guy over the net to build your custom rod for you?
I did indeed, but only after reading numerous reviews in fishing magazines, online fishing magazines, of the quality of his rods compared to some of the other ones that are out there.
What was the turnaround time like?
It took about a month to get it built, shipped.
That's it?
That's it.
Really? Just how'd you do it? You told them what you wanted, or was it something with a computer, or what?
Kistler, who makes both production and custom rods, has the ability, has a website where you can actually design on the website your rod and see it built, starting with choosing the blank, then the reel seat, the guides you want, the kind of wrapping you want, and build the rod out of components, see it on the screen at the same time, and end up with exactly what you want.
Cool. Have you put it in the water yet?
I've used it. I've caught a couple nice smallmouth bass on it, fishing with Randy on opening day here in Minnetonka, and been taking it out and catching some others.
What's the action like? Was it what you were expecting, or? The
action is perfect. Exactly what I was expecting. I wanted something that basically could compete with an ultralight spinning reel, and it's almost as easy to cast as an ultralight spinning reel with very lightweight lures on it.
Okay, you know you're pitching for Kistler now. I mean, this is kind of a big pro Kistler pitch, right?
Oh, we can send it to them and see if they'll sponsor us.
yeah, right. Well, hold on, we got some emergency vehicles here, and these guys are stopping. Oh, please. Okay, now that we have passed Slowpoke, stopping on the highway, and I'm kind of hoping that we'll get north of the cities and all that warm air rising up, and we'll get out here in the country and stall out a little bit, because you know, we're heading north out of like Elk River right now, and we're still in the stratiform, and just found out we're right under a cell. And if she doesn't mature and rain herself out before it gets to where we're going, it could be kind of a short day. You know, you like to fish, wouldn't you?
Fishing would be nice, but weather pattern affect all the fish or just the walleye?
Oh, it will affect just about everything. When it starts banging and thumping like that, and lightning and stuff, again, the fishing right in front of it can be real good, but when it gets there, or right before it gets there, the fish will vacate, and you can do everything. You'll have to go down there with a stick of dynamite to get them, because they're not going to bite.
So why is Mille such a famous walleye location?
Well, I would have to say that that's a benefit from the glacial retreat 10,000 years ago that left all that water in that basin, and there just happened to be a good supply of flat mud terrain in there too. So throughout the years, the mayfly population that has evolved there has turned those mud flats into just one great big kitchen. So walleyes centralized there, and people have taken notice lately.
And I can understand the small walleyes feeding on mayflies, but with the large ones as well?
When you have that large of a population of mayflies all in one location and all buried in the mud, and the natural cycle of the mayfly being just a little bitty critter running around, and all of a sudden it jumps out there to reproduce, yeah, they tend to take notice of a free meal in deeper water.
Now the weather today looks kind of stormy. How does that affect a normal water?
Going from a high to a low, the pressure is applied to the water, or I'm sorry, first it's taken away from the water, and the fish know it's about to get bad, and they store up for the stormy weather that's getting ready to happen. So right in front of a storm or right in front of ugly weather can be some pretty good fishing until it gets there. Again, the guys that are out there all the time, local knowledge will dictate to the other people that they're getting them out there, the word will get out and the bite's on. And when it's not, and locals are usually the first to know when it's on and when it's not, and the professionals and stuff like that too. So guys that got the touring operations, and somebody will catch a fish and they'll tell somebody else that they're on in the flats, and guys can go off of that. That's how it works on the big water here, but that's not to say it's the same thing for other lakes, but the metabolism factor is, so you have to think about that before you go. And it doesn't mean you have to pick up the phone and call somebody and say, hey, are they biting on the lake? Or what's going on up there, you know? This is part of what the show is intended to do, is to give people an idea about when to go, should you go, and to keep you from going when fishing sucks. So.
And if you don't know, if you don't go.
You don't know if you don't go. Yeah, I mean, the cowbirds are still out. So it's butt ugly, but the birds are still out, so.
See that storm moving north.
White caps inside the grass island. White caps 5 to 10 feet long.
It's kind of interesting. You can see it start short and the wind is blowing directly into the water from where we are.
White caps just off the point.
We've got waves and white caps forming. Like out in the middle of the lake.
10 to 11 foot swells.
Well, what would you advise your audience in terms of fishing in this kind of weather?
Yeah, bundle up, stay home.
We're really hoping to get out of Mille today, but with this kind of weather, it doesn't look very good. My interest in fishing with Randy is that I've caught all of 2 walleye in my life. Those were both with Randy last fall. So I'm looking forward to learning as much about walleye fishing as I can, and looking forward to the TV show that we're putting together. Sounds like a great opportunity.
Well, that's the show. Thanks for joining us. Be with us next time on You Don't Know If You Don't Go.